Mr. McKamie, oh, excuse me, Mr. City Attorney, do you have a report?
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. McKamie.
Thank you, Mayor. That meeting went by awful fast for me. And truth matter is, the last 41 years has gone by fast. 42 years ago tonight, I did not know where the city of Euless was. I never heard of the city of Euless. I'd heard of HEB, the school district, and I was born in Austin, and so HEB was a food store. I didn't even know about HEB. Little did I know, within just a very few months, I would come to work here, and I would meet a little freckle-faced girl, and that would be the two loves of my life. One is the city of Euless, and the other one was Holland, Pennsylvania. 26 years in the police department and 15 years now at City Hall. It's been a great career, but I've known for quite some time that the writer of Ecclesiastes, King Solomon, spoke very true words. They're all true, but King Solomon said, to everything there's a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. My season here is done. My purpose under heaven is not done, but my season here is done. So tonight I am announcing my retirement. I hate to do it with an election going on. That's really bad, but it has nothing to do with the election. It's just the time of life. My retirement will be effective January the 31st or February the 28th, I guess, depending on whether there's a runoff election. It's unfair to leave in the midst of an election, so it will be one of those 2 months, and I guess we'll find out in a few hours what that might be. I was hired by the very first employee of the city of Euless, Blackie Suster. One of the things that set Euless apart for all these years is continuity of management, and I believe continuity is critical. It doesn't matter what kind of an organization it is. Continuity is critical. One of the things we miss in our families the most these days is continuity. Continuity is served as well. So my sincere hope and encouragement is that as the City Council considers who my successor might be, that you give extremely strong consideration to the other woman in my life, and that is Loretta. She has learned this job well. She cares deeply about this city. She cares deeply about the employees and the retirees, and I want her to care deeply about the retirees, you know. So that is my strong encouragement. Obviously, it is the council's discretion, but I encourage you to give strong consideration to Loretta. To each of the employees, my deepest heartfelt appreciation. To the citizens, man, y'all been a great group. To Mr. Hogg sitting out there, Mr. Hogg was always one of my greatest friends and greatest supporters, and so I appreciate each of you. These guys with 15 years talking about 5 years more, that's a blink of an eye. It goes by quickly, but it's time. So thank you to each of you for the opportunity to give.
With that, he did a much better job holding it together than I thought. Now I'm going to have to hold it together as